Hi, here with Huw Darnell from Integrative Strength Collective. Just done a bit of a session. What do we get done today?
Started off with a bit of the trampoline work down the back. Pretty interesting stuff. Good way to get the heart rate up and ready for a session.
Did you do more than you thought you were going to do?
Yeah, definitely. A few things came flashing back from the childhood, having the trampoline in the backyard.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'll stick up a clip of that together with this one.
The proof will be online, boys.
Yeah, and then what did we get after that?
Got into a little bit of gymnastics style moves, trying some L-sits on the parallettes. And what else were we going there?
How are your lats?
Oh yeah, lats were pretty sore on the front lever progressions.
Yeah, so the same one Luke Edgel from the collective's been working on. They're a burner, hey?
Yeah, definitely Luke will be showing me up for sure on those ones. We're doing some on the minutes, 25 in 5. Yeah, challenging. Lats are burning.
Yeah, awesome. So we're just chatting a bit. Like, how have you found being part of the Integrative Strength Collective?
Yeah, we were just chatting about it before. Found it super motivating to be a part of a group of guys all going on a similar journey, and then being able to listen to industry leaders, week in, week out, talking about their little areas of expertise, kind of where they've come from, how they've got to where they're going, and things to kind of help you along the way. So it's really inspiring to know that us kind of guys who are following a similar path, we can achieve whatever we set out to achieve. You just got to believe you can and keep week in, week out getting the job done.
Yeah. So how's your own training going at the moment?
It's good. It's good. I was a little bit of an excuse. Got busy towards the end of the year. No excuse is a good excuse though. Came to a stall. I was chasing a 205 kilo deadlift, so still got a few days before 2014's come to a close. But practicing on handstands, getting those in, 2, 3, 4 times a week.
How are they coming along?
They're coming along well. Forearms are getting some Popeye forearms happening.
Are you crashing at all, or are you under control?
Definitely crashing, kicking up a little bit too excitedly sometimes and coming over. Yeah. Got some parallel bars that are a little bit too high for my liking. Taking a few tumbles on those.
Yeah, it's all part of the beginner's experience. So good fun though.
It's good fun. Loving the gymnastics moves. Hearing you talk to Coach Summers and talk about the gymnastics bodies and those kind of progressions, getting a different kind of training happening, getting some good tissue tolerance where you build up that endurance overhead, and just holding positions, getting core strength happening, which I think is definitely a missed component of a lot of strength and conditioning, or just programs in general. People think that doing the deadlifts, doing the squats hits the core, but until you try some of these gymnastics moves, you don't realise how weak you are there, really.
100%. What about what's 2015 hold for you?
I'm hoping, or I am starting my own business, Evolution, Strength and Rehabilitation. Check out, boys, it's coming along. So just getting my business up and running, getting a bit of a presence online, starting to write some blog posts, write some articles, just get my passion out online and try to help as many people as I can with the goal of opening my own facility. So hopefully Keegan and Integrative Strength can help me along.
Yeah, for sure. I think we can do a lot as a community to help grow each other's businesses and connect up and just get a really powerful message out there about how to optimize performance and get healthy and get more out of life along the way. So definitely keen to help you with that in 2015. That's a big part of what I want to do, is to really help to connect you guys up and connect this community up and expose it more to the world and to the people who need to work with you guys. What about with the Reds? Been working with some professional rugby union. How have you found that experience?
Yeah, I've been doing some work with the under-20s Reds boys up in Queensland, so that's been a really good experience. My first kind of insight into the professional sporting environment, and it's really interesting to see the support network those guys have around them. And it's good the way that they structure their system. They're getting guys straight out of high school, developing a really good environment of success and not allowing the egos to creep in, kind of keeping everyone accountable to how they're performing. They're focusing on recovery, so they're keeping them accountable. Each time they come in, they're doing SAT, subjective kind of analysis of how they're sleeping, how they're recovering. It's really interesting that the stuff we learn in integrative strength, that people are implementing that at the highest level of professional sports. And then nutrition, they're really big on that. Maybe a little bit more traditional with the nutrition, not so individualized, or they're kind of allowing, I guess it's just a completely different approach to what you get from integrative strength, which is interesting. And then the training aspect of it as well. I love the environment. A lot of under 20s boys, a lot of testosterone. It's a good environment, throwing around heavy weights. Sometimes maybe not the emphasis on overall movement quality. I've found a lot of guys are carrying injuries, so that kind of gets in the way of how they train. So it's interesting to see, do you push someone to a point where their form kind of breaks down for the sake of going to a full range of movement, or do you kind of work around the individual athlete? And then something else I found really interesting is that return to play, getting an injured athlete or someone who has a little niggle, and kind of first-hand physio-based treatment, and then S&C's role in terms of getting them back to 80, 90, 100%, and the psychological kind of component that goes with that. So yeah, pretty long-winded response, but yeah, it's been good. I like being in that environment.
Yeah, awesome. So I guess a lot of guys who graduate from exercise science, become exercise physiologists, really do think about getting involved with professional teams. Like, what advice would you give those guys? What can you say to those guys who are looking to do that?
I would say from your first year, your second year, start networking. Try to make as many, relationships in the strength and conditioning industry that you can. And then once you make those connections, go and volunteer for them. Be a face, that they will recognise and associate with positions once they come up. Intern with them, volunteer your time. It's an industry where you've got to volunteer, and you have to do so for an extended period of time and give 110%. Make yourself indispensable, and then when opportunities arise, you'll be the first person that they kind of associate with that. But yeah, it's all about networking and just doing right by everyone you meet in life, so giving 110%.
Great advice. So just had Paddy Lane turn up. He met him through Strength Essentials, and he interned at the Roosters, and now he's up here for a holiday and he's working full-time at the Roosters. So I think he did exactly what you just talked about, and it's led him to full-time work in the NRL. So spot on that advice, I think, Huw. And really excited to see where you're going to go in 2015, and excited to be a part of your journey. So thanks for coming up to visit us at Real Movement Project today, and looking forward to having you here again soon for the internship.
No, my pleasure. Thanks for having me. It's a dream location. If you guys get the chance, definitely come up and check it out. I highly recommend it. Great little location and slice of paradise up here.
Thanks, Huw.
Thanks, Keith.